Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update for Friday, April 15th, 2016. And today, in our Tech News Update, we have Mac OS. That is apparently what would become of OS 10. Now, OS 10 has been the name of the operating system for Mac computers for many years, and all they did was simply give them, animal names and basically give them number increments. So like 10.4, 10.5, 10.6, and so on, and with names like snow leopard, lion, and so on. So apparently they are going to stop using the OS 10 name and come back to Mac OS. So that's going to be an interesting move, and it's going to be interesting to see what kind of version numbers, or will they be using version numbers. And apparently that's coming soon, so maybe that could be announced as soon as June, when they, of course, have their WWDC conference. Samsung is reportedly making 100 million OLED displays for Apple, which kind of hints to the possibility that iPhones and iPads in the next generation might have OLED screens. Of course, this will help Apple iPhones have much better battery life and, of course, have brighter and more interesting displays. So it's interesting to see that partnership. Always amazes me, two companies biting their heads off by going to court and suing each other, but actually working and making products together. Kind of interesting. Google I/O is coming May 18th to the May 20th, and we of course don't have a lot of details, but we are thinking about the possibility that we'll probably know what Android N will be named finally. Of course, a lot of people are saying Nutella, but that's a brand name. I don't think that will be the name for Google, for the Android system. There's also talk that there will be a lot of stuff about self-driving cars, and we know that Google is pretty much the pioneer in the self-driving car market. So that's going to be interesting to see. And of course, when the conference happens and there's some keynotes, I will be talking about this and making little news updates. Microsoft is suing the Department of Justice because they say that it's not really fair that when the Department of Justice asks for information on a specific client, they just don't say anything. So Microsoft says, look, we don't want to give out information if you don't tell us why. Until now, Department of Justice would just ask Microsoft, okay, we need information on this or this client, and Microsoft would have to hand over the information and not say anything about it. But they want to change that, and they say, well, it's not fair. We want to have maybe the possibility to tell that person, or at least be able to warn that person that the Department of Justice asked for information. Quicktime, if you have Quicktime on your computer, and you should actually go and check it out. Quicktime is a product of Apple that was pretty much always installed when you want to install iTunes, for example, for your music and for your iPads and iPhones. Now, in the latest information bulletin, the Homeland Security of the United States said it's time to actually remove QuickTime from your computer because it is a security risk. So that's very interesting. It seems that Apple has not been updating QuickTime in a long time, and it has several security flaws. So head over to your programs and features, check it out if you have QuickTime, and uninstall it from your computer if you don't need it. Of course, there could be some specific cases where QuickTime might be needed, but in most cases, it's okay to uninstall. So this was the Tech News Update for Friday, April 15, 2016. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and of course, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, let us know. Thank you for watching, and have a great weekend.